Zooday Disaster. Chapter 4. Squidward. Oh, Squidward! SpongeBob was pounding on his grouchy neighbor's front door. He was sure Squidward liked him so much that he could never hate him no matter what. Rubbing his bald head, Squidward opened the door. SpongeBob! He growled. Do you have to knock so loudly? Sorry, neighbors, apologized SpongeBob. At the zoo, Clemmer was still crying louder than ever. Squidward rubbed his temple with his tentacles. Oh, he moaned. The overgrown oyster is giving me a headache. I can't even take my afternoon beauty nap. SpongeBob laughed nervously. Funny thing, you should mention that old oyster. For a second, he thought about telling Squidward the whole truth, but he saw Squidward frowning grumpily. SpongeBob decided that maybe he'd better a little more interact. Let's say I know this guy, he continued innocently, who may have something to do with the oyster crying. Squidward looked thrilled. You mean you know the guy who upset Clemmer? He asked eagerly. SpongeBob swallowed hard with a loud glow. Oh, that is great! Exclaimed Squidward. And you and I can go turn him in, and then I'll get my summer sleep. I'll be gorgeous. This was not the reaction SpongeBob had been hoping for. I'm actually just talking to Hippocampari, he said. Squidward's big smile immediately dropped into a frown. You mean you don't know who did it? He asked. Well, I... SpongeBob stammered, unsure what to say. He didn't really like to lie, but Squidward obviously was going to turn him in with 130 years if he told the truth. No, he finally said. Squidward slammed the door loudly in SpongeBob's face. Squidward? Asked SpongeBob sign. He turned and walked away. Went into Patrick. Gotcha, said Patrick wearing the detective's hat and staring through the magnifying glass. Ah! Screamed SpongeBob, but Patrick didn't seem to be speaking to SpongeBob. He was looking through his magnifying glass at something tiny at the boardwalk to Squidward's house. Where were you on the day of today? He asked. Where were you? He asked. Don't play games with me, mister. Hey, Patrick, said SpongeBob. What are you doing? Patrick looked up from his magnifying glass and noticed SpongeBob for the first time. Oh, hi, SpongeBob, he said cheerfully. I'm just continuing my investigation of the Zooday disaster. SpongeBob's right eye started to twitch. He said, afraid to ask. Have you found out anything? Yes, exclaimed Patrick confidently. Then he scratched his head. No, wait, no. He picked up a tiny grain of sand, but this grain of sand looked pretty suspicious, and so did this rock. And I got a few questions for this little piece of grass. Panting and squinting, SpongeBob ran away, holding his elbows high. Patrick called out to him. Don't worry, SpongeBob. Patrick's on the case. The truth will be revealed. SpongeBob kept running, thinking, I better go see Sandy. She'll know what to do. Stay tuned for Chapter 5 coming up soon.